Okay, so this is day 12. This is our final day. And this is, we changed our itinerary again. And it's kind of funny. At this point, we thought we were just going to go to Sunrise Visitor Center. We thought that was going to be the end of our day, which was going to be about a 10-mile day. But this ended up being our longest day at pretty close to 16 miles. And we weren't planning on doing this. And by doing this, we ended up finishing 2 or 3 days early, depending on how you look at it, of our original schedule. And this was a killer day, but it was so fun to be able to finish this. And frankly, just because of the rain, I think we were ready to get off the mountain. So this is the morning. Just some views of the mountain. I love taking pictures of Mount Rainier. This is just Mount Rainier through the clouds. Here's just another shot of it. This is a shot that Ranger Caitlin took of us.
All right, we're hugging our local park ranger.
Hello.
All right, say bye one last time. Bye. This is our last day. We're heading to Sunrise. And there's a clear view of the mountain, has a cloud up top. We're at Mystic Lake Ranger Station and we're heading out today. We'll make it within a mile of our car and then we'll actually head out tomorrow, but today will feel like the last day. But it's a 9 or 10 mile day, so long day ahead of us.
Yes.
Ready to rock it?
I am.
So this was an awesome goodbye because we had been up late with Caitlin talking and she was playing games with our kids. We actually got to spend a lot of great time. This is, geez, what river is this? Who the heck knows? The Winthrop. I think this is coming off the Winthrop Glacier. Yeah. All the bridges were different. This was one of the more crazy ones.
The sketchiest.
But here's a shot of Eden Dad.
What'd you do?
I put this tiny white rock on top of a stack.
So this is some shots of the Winthrop Glacier. More shots of Winthrop Glacier. There's tons of avalanches, and you can hear the glacier moving and cracking. Tons of energy today. We're just telling the kids. We're talking about all the food items that we're gonna have when we get back. Here's a view of kind of the sunrise, meadow before sunrise, and
this was the coldest day because of the wind.
Yeah, it was really cold.
Yeah.
So finally we saw the visitor center, and we walked into the visitor center, and we're so excited about having
Okay, we're at
food.
the restaurant. What do you want?
I want corn dog.
What do you want?
Corn dog. Corn dog.
I don't think they have corn dogs. What do you want?
They have a roast beef sandwich, man.
So she wanted a hamburger, but unfortunately, as you can see,
kid.
they're out of hamburgers. And this food is actually a pretty significant disappointment.
We made it to Sunrise Visitor Center, and I have a chili cheese dog with extra pickles and a Gatorade.
The Gatorade is good.
Pop was good.
We did 10 miles today. Good job, guys.
Chips were good.
You get control. Feels good. We're almost there.
So you'd think without having food for 12 days, you'd be pretty excited, but it was actually quite a letdown. The food there was so bad, but it was food. And we thought the car was a mile away. We ended up finding out that it's closer to like 5.2 miles away. So we show up at the visitor center, and it was kind of funny. This was kind of the story around town. We show up at the visitor center, and you know, they're like, everyone had heard of us as the group that was taking the kids, so everyone's, you know, kind of excited to meet us. And it was actually kind of fun just saying hi to people and answering questions and whatnot. They told us that if we were sticking around, they would have had us do the speaking time that night for the educational talk or whatever. So we end up leaving our packs here, and we have our last push to the car. So here's me leaving.
Okay, we're leaving the Sunrise Visitor Center. We're leaving our packs here. And we're heading down to where we originally started the trail down here. And we have a bag of trail mix, some food, and 2 little packs. But we have 5.2 miles left to go, and it's 5:30. And the sun goes down at 8:30. So we have 5.2 miles, and 3 hours. But it's all downhill. And we're done! Woo!
So we're if you didn't catch that, we have 3 hours to do 5 miles, which is actually a really quick time for a family of 6 moving. But so
All
we're kind
downhill.
of it's all downhill, but we're kind of racing daylight. So we left our packs. We took the bare minimums. We took water, not enough water. We took some food, and we were just going for it at this point.
You ready to go back to the car, babes?
Yes, I am.
5.2 miles. Can you do it?
I can do it. I've done 93. I could, or not 88. I can do
You look pretty
5
happy.
more.
This might be the happiest 5 miles of your life.
I think it is.
Are you gonna miss the Wonderland Trail?
Maybe after a while. I miss it now.
You miss it now.
Yeah.
So this, by the way, when did we get back? About a week. About 9 days ago from when we're making this video. So here's a shot of Mount Rainier on the way down. And this is us without our packs. We just had our little waist packs on the way down.
All right. We're at our last stretch. Our last, 3 miles probably to go? Something like that.
Down to the car. We're trying to beat the darkness.
I know. And Memory did not make it.
She did not complete the Wonderland Trail awake.
Awake. So Memory fell asleep, and she probably slept for, I don't know, maybe half an hour on my back, which is actually one of the hardest parts of the entire Wonderland, was carrying her like that, hunched over. Here's a shot of White River, and that's Mount Rainier from the north side.
Okay. We've gone 92 miles, and we have 1 mile left. 7? 1 more mile. Okay. All right. 1 more mile, Memory.
So this last mile was really intense for me, actually. This was... I'm somewhat sentimental, and... Yeah, what are you looking at like that? And this I pretty much cried this entire last mile, actually. There was so much to think about. It seemed like it had been so long since we had started. And the amount that we had actually been through as a family was just absolutely incredible. I think that's one thing I completely underestimated about this whole trip, was I knew it would be a really valuable experience for us. I didn't exactly know how, but I never anticipated the value that it would actually have in bringing our family closer together and what we had experienced. So we're gonna show on the next slide really the end of the trail, and that will be the last of our Wonderland trip.